Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today we have a super pretty crochet belay for you on the Aerial Silks. I would definitely list this as advanced beginner, as you do have to be able to invert in order to do it. However, you can do it off the ground. Before we get into it, I have to remind you all, as always, silks is dangerous. Please get out your safety mat before you practice something you've never worked on before. You know what? Why not? I'm going to leave a link down below for a safety mat that I've used and I love. If you click the link below, you can purchase it and be a safety girl like me. 10 years doing silks, 0 brain damage. Also, if you're someone that practices at home or in an open workout, I definitely want to encourage you to please hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell on. I usually put out tutorials every week or every other week, not just for Aerial, but for flexibility also. I also post New York City lifestyle vlogs, so definitely hit the subscribe. All right, let's get into the tutorial. As always, we're going to start by taking it slow, then we'll bring it up to speed. You start with an inversion and then you crochet one leg. I'm doing it off the ground just because these silks are short. From there, a free leg reaches behind you and your hand that is holding the free silk, meaning the one that is not on the crocheted leg, reaches behind you to pull the silks down your back. And then catchers wrap that silks from the inside of the knee to the outside. I like to bend that leg inward and then outward just to get that wrap on easier. From here, this is the part I always forget, so pay attention. The free silk comes in between your crotch and then you reach up high with your free hand. From there, the crocheted leg's knee can bend, trap that silks in your knee pit. You're free to release the hand that was holding that silks and then reach it above the other hand. Make sure you're holding the silks nice and high as you bring that free leg to the silks. Give it a little push so you can untrap that hooked knee. Now, if your right leg is hooked, you're going to reach the right leg to the right and then bring the free leg through as well. Pull your body upright, drag the silks to your chest, and you are in this pretty little shape. You can live here for a few moments, do your fancy arm waves. If you're doing an ambiance set, this is the best place to rest ever. But when you're ready to move on, you're going to continue on the way you were going. So whatever way you came up, do not go back that way. Keep going the opposite way. Sink down to that knee pit first, and then grab the tail of the silks with your bottom hand. This is another really pretty place to make some more shapeage. We absolutely love our shapeage. When you're ready, as long as you have one hand on the tails of the silks, you're free to take that hooked knee out of the silks and you end up in your belay. Of course, my upper body is facing away from the camera, but I want you to please note that one hand remains on the tail at all times. When you're ready to come out, reach one hand up to the live end of the silks, the other hand up to the live end of the silks. You are essentially going to do a pull-over mount through the middle of the silks. If you're a hoop person, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You may have to use your feet to make room for your hips to go through the center, and you end up in this forward fold position, silks draping across your back. Another thing I forgot to mention is as you're bringing your legs up and through, you are going to see that the tail is going in a specific direction. You are going to want to follow that direction. Once you're in your forward fold, make sure you release the silks from behind your back, and then you can foot wrap or lock those feet. Just come up, pull your body back through the center of the silks and everything will pop right off. If I was in the air, I could just rewrap to basic again and slide on down. Of course, I end up on the floor on these baby silks. We're going to go at it again, this time at normal speed. There's 3 common spots in this little belay sequence that my students mess up the most. I'm going to point those out as we go through. So the first spot that my students forget about sometimes is to pull that free silks in your crotch, then reach up. Then the second spot that students accidentally mess up is when they come up, sometimes they catch the tail of the silks around their leg or push it to the other side. That silks has to be between your crotch, and then make sure as you lower yourself down the other way, it doesn't catch on your leg. This time around, my body is in a much better position. So you can see as I'm exiting, the silks is draping towards the right side of my body. So when I bring my legs through the silks, they lead towards the right. Then I can wrap my legs and pop myself out of there. And that's it. That is the sequence of the day. Once again, please hit the subscribe button if you gained value from this. Let me know in the comments down below if you found any part of this challenging or if you need to troubleshoot any stuck areas. Also, let me know what you thought of it. I personally think it's super cute and pretty. Anyway, that's all for today. Until the next time, have a fit and fabulous day. Bye-bye.